Hello, me. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
No.
This thing is recording.
Yeah, it's on recording now. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so let me. I promised us that I'm going to share something with us. I'm going to share how to trade on Binance. So if you check the agenda that I posted on the flyer, we have how to trade manually on Royal Q and Binance. We also have general market. How to we also have how to put points on one shot. We also have a review of Donsamy strategy, and I think that's the 4-5 things that we want. So let's take them one after the other. Number one is, how do we trade on Binance? How do we trade on Binance? Assuming that somebody gives you, like day before yesterday, we were doing some things, and I gave out a signal for people to buy gold, and I was it, and some people, like I had like 4 or 5 people that took up that trade. In fact, one of them was telling me that he made 200. Another person said he made 500 and all that. So this is in a space of 1 hour, 2 hours. So it's outside Royal Q. Some people did that trade on Royal Q. Another person went to Binance and did it on Binance. So how do you do it? Assuming you have that signal, how do you do it? That is what I want to do now. So for this, because most of us are using phones, so I'm going to do that on phone. Okay, so I want to share my screen. I want to share my screen on I want to share my screen now on my phone. So let's go. Okay, share screen. Now you can see my screen. Yeah, you can see my screen. So now I go to my Binance and I open my Binance. So I go to market. In market, I will see coins. Most of the coins that are on Royal Q, I put them on favorite. Okay. Then most of the coins, some I didn't put them. So assuming that I have done my analysis and I found out that Shiba, I want to buy Shiba, I want to buy SRP. None of these coins, I don't want to buy any of them because I've not done any analysis to buy any of them. But for the sake of this class, I'm going to do a small trade on, let me check any other coin now. Let me check 1 or 2 coins. Okay, I love cake. I can do a trade on cake. I love BTC. I can do a trade on BTC. Okay, but BTC where it is now, even though it is good, but I wouldn't want to take any trade on it now. Okay, so let me look for a coin that I can take a trade on. Okay, let me take trade on Phil. On Phil. So I want to take trade on Phil. Look at Phil here. Look at Phil here. Assuming that I've done analysis on Phil and I want to take a trade on Phil, what will I do? So I'll click on it. Hey, sorry, I've moved on. Sorry.
You were 100.
Oh, I'll click on it. Please mute yourself if you are not presenting. Please mute your phone, please. Okay, so I want to take a trade. I want to buy fuel. Okay. Now I click on that fuel. It takes me to this place where I can buy or sell. Now, from what I'm seeing on fuel, what I'm seeing of fuel, it will go down. But let me just, for the sake of this study, let me just do a trade on it. So I click on, you can see buy here on Binance. You can see buy here. So I click on it. I click on this buy. Okay. It will take me to this point. So under this point now, I have buy, I have sell, I have limit. This is a limit. Limit is you are putting a price tag and you are saying when the price is at that rate, the Binance should buy for you. Remember, this is manual buy. Okay. So let's assume now, Donsamy did the analysis and said buy fuel at 69.4. Okay. So I will come here now. This is the price. I will come here and set my price at 69.4. You can look at the current price now. The current price is 69.43 or 44. But I want to buy at 69.4. I will come here and set my price at 69.4. Now I will fill the amount of fuel that I wanted to buy here. Or I'll put the amount of dollar I want to buy here. And I will click on buy. Okay, let's do it. So now I got a call signal that I want to buy this fuel at 69.4 or 69.3 or 69.38. So what will I do? I will come here and change the price that I want to put it. So let's assume I want to buy it at 69.3. Watch what will happen. I'll come here now, place my listing, adjust the price to 69.3 or 69.35. Okay. Now this is on limit. If I want to buy at market order, that is at this price now, I'll just click market order. Any price the market is, that's what it's going to buy. But I want to buy at limit order. So I want to buy at 69.35. I put 69.35. How much dollar do I want to invest here? I want to do $15. You see where I put it? See where I put my cursor here? $15. That's how much I want to buy. So on $15, that's what I want to buy on this. And I will click. The next thing I will do now, I will click on buy. So once I click on buy,
I'm calling for
it will tell me the quantity is going to buy for me at that thing. Once I click on buy, it has told me to protect. So you can see here now. You can see here now buy limit.
Why is
that trade I said? It will now go and the system will now wait for the price to come at 69.35. You can see where the price is now. The price is at 69.41. It's higher than what I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy at 69.35. So the price will wait. This market will not execute. It will not buy this field until the price comes at 59.3. So I don't need to keep watching, looking at it. No, I don't need to keep looking at it. I would go my way. Once market comes down to 69.3, this buy will trigger. It will trigger this buy and it will buy it. That is how to buy manually on Binance Direct. Why I'm showing us this is because if I do an analysis and I see a coin that is not enlisted on Royal Q, this is how we are going to do it. Okay? This is how we are going to do the buy. This is how we are going to do the buy.
God. I'm going back. Don, please, can you mute everybody, please?
I'm going to mute everybody now. I'm not anybody I see their mic on, I will remove the person. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, so now that is please just type in the chat button if you can still hear me, please. Please chat, just chat if you can still hear me, please. Just chat yes. Let somebody just go to chat and just type yes if you can still hear me. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on. Now that is how to. Thank you. Thank you. So that is how to place a trade directly. So let's assume now that I come to our Telegram group and I will send a signal. I send a signal to us on a coin that is not listed in Binance, by Royal Q, but it's in Binance. All you need to do, you can see that that coin is coming down. It will come down to that 69.35. And once it comes down to that 69.35, this trade will trigger. So if I give you a coin, for example, I know a coin that is not on Royal Q. Let me check if I can see that coin now. Let me see if I can go to markets, look for, okay, let me go and see losers, top losers. Okay. USDT on fiat. Let me check on fiat. Oh, let's see gainers. Oh my word. Okay, so let's go to market again. Fiat. Okay, fine. You can see. Let's look for a good loser that is not on. Okay, this Coty is not on Royal Q. Pond is not on Royal Q. So with what Pond is doing now, I can put my money on Pond. You understand? Okay, so if I say buy Pond, okay? If I say buy Pond, which I'm going to buy, even though it is on a, I'll show you something today. I'll buy Pond. I can buy Pond at 0.99. It's not where I'll come here and place a buy. Come buy, and you can see this point now. The price is at, look at the price, 0.099199924. You can see it's fluctuating very fast. So I want to buy this at, I want to buy this. It's Pond, P-O-N-D, not bond, P-O-N-D. So if I want to buy this thing at 20. Oh my word, why is it? Okay, I'm not touching this screen, sorry. That's one thing is, so if I want to buy this at 0.1120, now I'll go here now and change the, I'll go here now and change it. But I will buy it at this point, 0.9931. So what I can do is I'll click on buy. I'll now come here and put how much USDT do I want to buy. I'm just using this thing as example. I didn't want to buy any of this. If I want to buy them, I will go and bring $100 and buy them. So for the purpose of this trading, I want to buy this one, this $15 well, and I want to buy it at this price. So I want to buy it. You can see the price has changed. Let me buy it at 0.9922. So I buy it. I place my buy. Now, as I place my buy, it has bought. You can still see that it has bought it. Let's go and confirm that it has bought it. To confirm, there is this thing that is here. This thing is history. It shows you how much coin you have bought. How much coin you have bought now, or the coins that you have bought. This one, you can see this field now. Because I placed this on 69.35, it has not triggered because price has not come down to that level. And I'm not willing to buy it above that level, okay? So it will wait there. But the one that I put at the price and it has hit it, has bought. So let me go and click on this place. As I click on this place, I see open order is that one that has not bought. Order history. So this order history shows you even the one that Royal Q is buying for you and the one that Royal Q is selling for you is in order history, that you will see all the things that Royal Q is doing for you in your Binance account. See all these things. Oh, my network has not even allowed you people to see. Wow, that's a serious one. Let me wait small. Oh, hi, Jesus. So is my screen sharing? My screen sharing? Are you seeing my screen sharing there? Is my screen moving in that area? Okay, fine. Thank you. Fine. Good. I'm okay. Okay, so you can see all the things that Royal Q have been doing for you. This is where you see them. Order history. Order history. So you can see that pond. Look at that pond that I bought now. See where it is. It shows that I have bought it. Filled. Anytime you see this thing, filled, means that trade has been consummated. Look at BTT that Royal Q sold for me. It wrote filled, which means it has consummated. Any trade that is yet to be consummated, if you click on this open trade now, you can see now it's not showing you anything filled. But once any trade has been consummated, you will see filled. 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 Okay. So that is how to place a trade. Now, this pond, like if I tell you now, as we have bought this pond now, this will now lead us to go and set our sale price. Okay. Now, I bought this pond at, look at the price I bought it. Look at the price I bought it. Okay. 0.00, 0.09922. That is the price we bought it. Okay. Now, let's go and place a sell for this coin. Now we go back. We go back. Okay. Now here, the same place that we bought it. We go back. As we went back, you can see here now. Here is buy. Okay. Here is sell. Okay. So I click on sell. It will change. Sell is always red. Sell is always red. Buy is always green. Now, see the available amount of unit of bond he bought for me. Okay, I want to sell everything. You see the price, it has dropped now. Have you seen the price has dropped? Okay, now I want to sell everything. Which price will I now sell it? Okay, I want to sell it. Oh gosh. Hold on. So I want to sell everything. Remember, I bought it at $15. So I want to sell it at which price now? I want to sell it. Hold on. Okay.
No.
I want to sell it at a price that will give me $17. Okay. So sorry. I want to sell it at a price that it will give me $17. So I will adjust the price. This is where I'm going to adjust the price. 0.19 is $25. 0.11, $16. 0.12, $18. So I'm going to place the price. If it reaches 0.115, $17, it should sell. Have you seen what I did? So I changed the price that I want it to sell for me. And you can, as you are changing the price, you can see it's reflecting in dollar here. Remember, we bought it at $15. I want to make $2 out of it. So I have to adjust the price. As I'm adjusting the price, it's changing here. So I want to make $2 out of this because I used $15. Okay, let me even change it to $5. So for me to change it to $5, I will adjust this place 1.2 or 1.3 or 1.4, 0.14. It will be 21. So 0.135 will be 20, which will give me $5 out of this. But we have to be very, very realistic. Does this coin do this kind of thing? And will it do it? If I want to check if this coin can give me this, what will I do? There is an icon that shows a candle here. Up here, you can see an icon here. This icon, once you click it, it will take you to trade view. So let's go there. I'll go and click that icon now. I clicked it. It brought me to this. So from recently, say under daily, you can see at a time this coin has done up to this level, and this level is 116. It has also done up to this level. It has done 1.4. It has done this level. So it has the tendency, and it has even reached this level, say, this level that we are looking at. Let me check this level now. Let me check this level today. Let me check this level today. It has reached 0.108 today. It has even reached 0.115 today. So it has reached 0.117. So it has also reached before 0.13. So I want it when it gets to 0.13 or when it gets to 0.12, it should sell. So that has given me that hope that it will get to 0.12. So I'll click on sell again. I will go here. I'll come back here. Select 100%. That's all that I have bought before now. I'll select it. So once I select it, I will now go to the price and adjust 0.12. And 0.12 will give me $18. I bought it at $15. So imagine I use $150 to buy it and set it at this place. It will be $180. That's $30 profit. I'll click on sell. Immediately, it comes here and come and open the order here. You can see it has already, okay, it has already opened the order here. So even if I'm sleeping in the night and the price hits 0.12, it will sell it and put my money in my USDT straight ahead. So these are the things that Royal Q have been doing for us. But you know, most Royal Q sometimes we set it to 1% so that it can do as many times as possible. But it's also good for you to know some of these things so that when you have a clear market call, you will be able to place your own trade. Like this fund now that I know is not on Royal Q, but I want to trade on it. So that's what made me to go and do it directly on Binance. For any coin that Royal Q offers, I can go to Royal Q straight and place the trade by myself. Put it on one shot, set my target, and move on. Okay, that is how to do this one. I hope this one is very, very clear, because why I'm saying this is that we are going to be getting some trade signals from this week. I didn't do that to everybody. I just sent to some people in the group and for people that will that have that knowledge already. But I want everybody that is using my strategy to also be benefiting from other things that we are doing. This is a huge market. Okay, a friend of mine did, that was 2 days ago. Within 2 hours, the guy has used, although he used big money, just threw in $2,000, collected $200 and went out. Next time he threw in $4,000, collected $200 under 30 minutes. Piam. And so that is, and I will also show you certain things I've showed him. If you understand the principle of support and resistance in this market, as far as market has started showing some uptrend, you should be able to be making some good money. That is why I've always told us, please make sure you use the proper money management. Don't be so greedy to say, I want to trade 200 coins, I want to trade 20 coins with $500 or with $1,000 or with $2,000. Don't do that. Why I decide to do this some other calls is that when you do it within the next 30 minutes, 1 hour or 2 hours, or even if it's 6 hours, you can put in $100 and cash out $20 or $30, which is far more than what you are making in Royal Q, and still retrieve your USDT. Wait for another call. So that's why I need you to know this thing. Like when I finish this thing, I'll also put it on, I'll send it to us, that to the Donsamy Trading YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe there. I'll place it there. So at one time of the, you can download it, you can do anything with it. I'm not going to lock it. So that at any time, you should be able to, if you get any trade call, you should be able to place trade. We are entering into a very wonderful season. And I want every one of us to do Christmas this season. So have your USDT. And another thing I also want to let us know, please, some of you that have savings, okay, USDT. When you have that money you are going to put in Naira, put it on USDT. Anytime you want to sell your USDT, there is always a buyer on Binance, and I'm going to show you how to sell on Binance. I'm going to show you how to sell out on maximum 5 minutes. You have sold your coin and at good rates. That my friend that I told you that cashed out 200, 500. He made withdrawal of 2 million naira worth of USDT from his account. Within 3 minutes, we have done that. He said, are you serious? I said, yes. You can comfortably cash out anytime, any day. So that money you want to save in Naira. Okay, now you know that as at Thursday, USDT on Binance was selling 578. As at yesterday, USDT was selling 55. So even if you just, okay, that yesterday you bought at 555. Now the thing has gone to 556 or 555 now. Even if on that, you can still make money. People are making money in buying and selling on Binance alone. You can still be making $5,000, $10,000. If as time goes on, I'll be doing, these are some of the things I'll be doing, and some teachings I'll be doing as value added. So it's not just that you subscribe to my circle. These are value added privileges that anytime you have chance, 1 hour, 30 minutes, if you enter Binance, you can make some, you can cash out 5,000, 10,000, as the case may be, by just buying USDT and waiting for a short time and going to sell it. My mic is mute. Are you kidding me? Okay, you're saying, Wale, please mute your mic. Okay, Wale, mute your mic. Okay, don't worry, I've muted Wale. I'll put it. Okay, so that is what one of the benefits that you are going to get, or you are getting, once you are a member of Donsamy Strategy Circle. Okay, and most of those things I'm going to be doing, those things to be showing us, because what my desire and my destiny is that everybody will make money. Understand on these things. Okay, so let me, that's that one. In case you also now want to go and do it on Royal Q, let me use this account to show you something on Royal Q. Okay, so you want to buy additional. You know, somebody chatted me up today, said, I was trading I was just trading one coin on the Donsamy strategy. All of a sudden, he bought Kosi. He bought Kosi for me. Why? Yes, I bought Kosi. And because you are copying my strategy and that Kosi was a good buy for me, that was why he bought for you. So how did I do that? I did it manually. Okay. So in case you have a trade call, because sometimes we come, maybe a market is deep, your coin is on deep, and I sent you a strategy. I sent you a chart to say, okay, buy this coin now. You understand? You need to buy it manually. You need to buy it manually. So how do you buy it manually? How do you buy those coins manually? Let me just pick a coin from here now and say, okay, let's buy Argo. Let's buy Argo. Now, Argo is, let's buy Argo, okay? Now, also, if you buy a coin, you want to set a coin on one shot. Assuming that you sent you a signal, or you have a signal, or you have a coin that is in deep like this. You can look at this coin now, is about 18% deep. And the reason is because the coin was not using, this account was not using proper this thing, money management. You understand? So now you want to make a buy. You can see a coin. You can see these tabs here. These tabs here are tabs meant for everybody. This is for buy, manual buying. This is for selling, manual selling. This is for one shot. If I click on it now, it will give me one shot. This is open margin call. This one is on open margin call already because it has short margin call. You understand? It's on. So if I want this Argo now to start buying from the available USDT in this account, if I want Argo to start buying from the available USDT on this account, I will press this thing. If I press it, it will now show me stop margin call. But I don't want this algo to buy from the available account because this account is undergoing repairs. We're trying to manage this account and bring out some coins and make sure that, so there are some coins that are already on open margin. That's why we close these ones. So these ones will wait until those coins are out. When those coins are out, we'll now open margin for these ones to buy the dip and come out. Okay, I'm also using this opportunity to teach us how to manage your account in case you see maybe you mistakenly over traded and your accounts are going bad. But with what Donsamy's strategy is doing now, it is difficult. It will be so rare to have your accounts that are that have good money management to have that dip for so long without coming out. It will be impossible. It will not be that possible. It will not be that easy. Okay. Now, so I want to place this in on one shot. What I will do, this trade now, maybe I want to sell it on one shot. I will just click here. And once I click there, it will place it on one shot. Straight. You can see it has trained to one shot. Look at the symbol here now is one shot. So when you go back, you will now see the account, the coin will now be one shot. Okay, that is how to place account on one shot. Okay, we allow it to be on one shot. Now, okay, if you want to buy, maybe I want to, if I'm buying now, what I'm doing now is manual, is what we call manual replenishment. So I will click on this buy. This is how to repair your accounts. I'll click on this buy. If I click on this bar, it will ask me at what price. Here now, enter the price. I can choose the price I want. If I want you to buy at the current market price, which is this is the current market price. If I wanted to choose, I will now select, I will just select this market price. So once I click on market price, it will just tell me what is going to be. Then I will now select the number of coins, the amount of dollar there. So once I put it there, let's say I want to put in $50, for example. As I put this $50, if you notice this place, I want you to keep your eyes on this place now. Just keep your eyes on the estimated holding percentage. Okay? Keep your eyes there. Now, if I put in $50, you can see that this thing has changed from that. That means the dip will no longer be 19%. It will now be 11%. Okay? Coin out now. Let me tell you how it's going to happen. So I type in 500. Another 0. You can see it is. You can see now it is 2.5. Have you seen it? 2.5. So any small movement, market movement now, it will just offload everything it's holding. So let's even say I put in $700, or as I'm putting it, you can see that the thing is changing. $800, or let's I have $1,000, or let's even put in $2,000. You can see. So if I put in $3,000, you can see. If I put in $5,000, you can see. Let's put in $7,000. You can see. Let's even put in $10,000. You can see 0.2. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is, it's possible to bring out coins easily if you have USDT. But if you don't have USDT, the only option you have is to allow the market to come and meet you at their price. So that's why I always advocate for you to have backup USDT. I know why I'm saying this. Because when market is coming up and you are seeing the profit, you want to be putting money, putting money, putting money. You put money and the thing will just go and hang once market turns. It will just go and hang and you start shouting. I have some people that have not made any dime for 2 weeks. Short made, and I thought I should do a screenshot, and she did. She has not made any single money since 16th of September. Not even a dime. And I asked, how much is your trading capital? He said 400. How many coins? 11 coins. Is it 11 or 20 coins? I screamed. How can you use 400 to trade on 11 coins or to trade on 20 coins? That one is gambling now. What we are doing is trading, not gambling. So that's how to do manual trading. That's how to do manual trading. Okay? Fine. That's how to do manual trading. So I don't want to do any trading on this. Okay? Fine. Okay, so is there any other thing I want to show you on this now? Let me see. Let me see whether I can show you something on this now. Is there any other thing I need to show you on this? No, there's nothing. Okay. Let's go to the next on our agenda is okay, I have already said it, how to trade on one shot. Okay. How to place trade manually on where to do, that's fine. Review of Donsamy strategy, okay, and general market review. Okay, so now for Donsamy strategy, let me also bring out these coins because we have changed the coins, we have changed the coins to, we have changed the settings to accommodate 38% deep market dip with the same 11 dips. And I want to explain it to the members here in this place. Okay, so the minimum buying amount we use there is 12. So, and that's in this account now, that's what we are using in this account. Now, the core margin is 11, okay? The whole position take profit, 1.1 we are doing for now. Although some coins, if you notice some of your coins that you have synced into this, you will see that some of the coins are, why am I allowing this? Some of the coins are on 1.3. Some coins are on 1.2, okay? Because I tweak the coins as the case may be. There were coins that were doing well today. I had to change to them. I had to switch them to settings that will make them to do well in bullish trend. So once we are able to confirm the bullish trend, and I'm opportune to be with any of the main account that is controlling my circle, I will be able to. I'll also change. I'll also change the strategy to a strategy that will accommodate the dip. Okay. Now this strategy now is for deep positions. this particular one that is on this screen now is on deep positions. So you can see the 11 positions, not 15, 11. And for the ones, the first dip takes 2%. After that, another 3% the second dip takes. After that, another 2% the third dip takes. After that, another dip takes effect. That is the fourth, which is 4%, which is 3%, sorry. So the first 4 warehouse is 10%. Is 10%. Before now, the first 4 warehouse is 4%. But for now, for the deep market that we are in, the first 4 warehouse is 10%. There were some coins that are firing. I changed them. The first 4 warehouses accommodated 5%, 6%. I changed them. The first call to 1%, second call to 2%, third call to 3%, fourth call to 4%. Okay, that's how I changed them, so that as market is firing, it will be easy for it to collect some more money and move. Some coins, I also change them. It depends on if the coin selected for you is part of it. Some coins I selected when they want to initiate their first buy, they will take double. Okay, fine. Those are the things I'll also be showing us subsequently, so that anytime a coin fires well and it's about to go off, you put it. I don't put coins. I rarely put coins on one shot. With this strategy, this deep strategy, it is unnecessary to put coin on one shot. Yes, with the settings and the sub-beam mode, real-time mode we are using, it is not necessary. It's only on exceptional case when I want to do one-off big-time trade, I will do it. But because I know that a lot of people that are syncing my strategy have small accounts, there are some things I will do which will risk your account, and I will not do it. So I better let us be taking it small, and that is why I'm teaching us how to place some manual trades, so that when I place that manual trade, instead of me to do it on my own, I will throw it to you. You now do it by yourself, so that I will not put everybody's account in jeopardy. I give you an example. If somebody has 2,000 and by virtue of this in 2,000 is trading on 6 or 7 accounts, you understand? Now, another person has just 300 and is trading on 2 accounts, and I make a trade of $200. It will hit the person, and maybe when we enter the trade, the market did not peak immediately, because it's not every time the market peaks in hours. Sometimes when I do that call might take like 2 days before it goes. But if it finally pushes, it gives you minimum 10% profit. Any call I make, we will try as much as possible to make it minimum of 10%. So that if you put $100, you know that once that trade liquidates, you have $10. If you put in $1,000, you know that once that trade liquidates, you have $100. If you put in $200, once that trade liquidates, you have $20. That's those calls. So I push it so that if anybody has small amount, instead of me pulling by automatically pulling $10, $100 from your account, you can decide, okay, let me use $20 to make this trade. If it sells, that's $2 for me. That's added advantage. You understand? So that's why I will not. So I rarely put trades on one shot. So now, when we now move that, we now move into the next level, which is the next stop me, which is 4%. Market does 4% dip, it buys and begin to play in that market. If market shifts again by 4%, it buys and begin to play in that market. If market shifts again in another zone, it buys and begin to play in that market. It shifts again, it buys, play in that market. It shifts again, it buys 4%, play in that market. It shifts again, buys, play in that market. So even when I tweaked for the bullish trend, even when I tweaked it, it was still 38%, because what I will do is to make this one 1%, make this one 1%, and come here and make this one 4%. So if I make this one 1% and make this one 2%, I will come here and make this one 4% and make this one 5%. So whatever I remove here, I put it here to come and wage any bearish move. Okay. So, but if I make this one 1% and this one 2%, so as market is going up, it fires down to 3%, it collects this 2, it moves up again, it sells, buys it again, fires again 2% or 3%, it takes the entire trade, moves up again, it sells, and you are making better money than just the previous settings. So that's why I change it. When I see a coin firing, I'll just change the settings. So you will see big successions of buying. God's willing, we are going to be experiencing uptrend, and these are the things we are going to be seeing. So that is a quick review of Donsamy strategy. Now, finally, before I entertain questions, let's look at a general overview of the market using Bitcoin, because Bitcoin also controls has 90 average of 80% correlation. Okay, average of 80% correlation with every other coin in the crypto market. So let me share my screen, my Binance screen now. So the general overview of the market. This is the general overview of the market. Okay, now so this is BTC USDT here, and look at the trend. So we are on. I like doing my analysis from the daily. Okay, if you also do on weekly, let's even look at weekly. You can see weekly here. All these things. One of these candles represents one. So this is what the market has done. Market started from here, and on the December, this is where market started picking from December, moved to January, did small, fired in February, fired, and in April did all this before. They are all-time high, and since then they have not reached that. Even in May, it now started May, on May 17th. And I don't forget this day. This was a black day. He now fired the deepest of the deep, and that was where we entered, where we are till now. So when we say we are on downtrend, we are really not on downtrend, bearish market. Market is just trying to correct itself. We are not on bearish market, because if you look at taking from 0.1 okay, taking from 0.1 here now, taking from 0.1 to, oh my God, why is it? Okay, taking from 0.1 here to where the market is currently is now. We look all this in the downtrend. This is an uptrend now. It's an uptrend. Okay. You can see if you, even if you let's use an arrow to check it, you can still see that it is what do you call it? Is an uptrend move. So market is still up, and it will continue to go. But because of most of us bought like this, some people bought this Bitcoin at this place, and they are still with it. Currently now, Bitcoin is at 47,900. It just within between 47, and I will tell you why it's doing that now. I will tell you why Bitcoin is doing that. Okay, because Bitcoin, like I told you, it has almost 98% correlation with every other coin. Okay, good. Now let's go to daily. I just want us to have an overview of where the market is going. That's what we call support and resistance, and that will be part of the things that we discuss. Support is when a ball, when you throw something from up, and it hits your floor, what happens? The floor is a support, bounce it back. Okay, you throw something from here, it comes down here, it bounces back up, and when it hits a roof, let me see whether I can draw something. Let me see whether something that can see. Not draw it. Continuous drawing is not drawing. You know what? Let me use this. Okay. Okay. Let me use. Okay. So, like we have. Okay. Let me use this. We have this horizontal line. I want you to watch what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Just watch what I'm doing. This will give us an overview of what we are to expect this. So when you see something happening, you will be well informed. Okay. Get 1 point again. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. There are other points here. Other points you can see here. Okay. And there are also other points you can see here. Now, these lines, I'm just drawing them because I know what they meant and I know what they represent. But don't bother yourself. How am I able to do it sharp? I can do this thing just by looking at it, okay? Because I've mastered it. Now, these lines, all these lines I drew now, they have their implications and significances. Okay, these are supports and resistance. So support is your floor in your room. Resistance is your roof in your room. If you want to go down below your floor in your room, it's not possible. The floor will hit you back. So for you to dig back down, you have to apply more pressure and force yourself down. The same way, your roof, if you want to go beyond out of your house or from up, your roof will resist you. That is what the prices do. Now, this is technical. Remember, cryptocurrency world is driven by emotions, people's psychology, how people are buying and selling. That Elon Musk can wake up tomorrow and just tweet something, the market will start shivering. Okay? Elon Musk can wake up tomorrow and tweet something and the market will start shivering. But look at what all these things, you know, I was looking at this area and I was doing the drawing, but you can see that those lines, if you check them, they are also touching sensitive parts and behind to show you that this thing works very well. Now, if you can see my cursor, which you can see, look at this. This thing happened in January 2021. Here, the market, when market went up, it came here, it bounced up and started going up again. Watch when market came back here again. This thing was 5 months later on this, when market was bearish badly in that May 20th, market came here on the 19th of May, touched that same place and went up. He came back again on the 8th of June, touched around that region and went back again. He came back again on the 21st of June, touched that place, came back on the 26th of June, touched that place and went up, came back again on 21st of July and still went up. So if you notice when I was telling people, I was telling us that market can still, it's possible for market to come down to 31, 32. Okay, now here market hit that area. Market hit it, 31,500. Market hit it and
bounces back.
You understand? Market hit it, even hit 29 and moved back. So this place is a strong 30. Anything between 28, 29, 30 is a strong support. And that's why somebody can tell you Bitcoin cannot go below 30, below 28. Okay, fine. What are they saying? They are using historical data to show that this is a strong psychological zone. It's a strong trading zone between here and here. Between 30 and 34 is a strong psychological zone. Anytime market comes around this area, know that market will go back in Bitcoin. Anytime Bitcoin do whatever it does, comes around 34, 35, go and borrow money. It's not a financial advice. Hey, go and borrow money, put in Bitcoin, it must bounce back. You can see it has done it here, it has done it here, it has done it here. Any other time it goes here and come here, put in your strength. This is where the banks and the Elon Musk of this world, this is where they buy and they reach that product. This is where they buy Bitcoin. They buy the Bitcoin at this region. And once they buy it at this region and Bitcoin comes to this region, they offload. And when they offload, you see market coming down. That's why I told you that the market is all about psychology. You understand? Okay, fine. That's what I want to show you. if you look at another point here, you can see that market came here, it respected this place. You can look at this place. So any place that is a support can also be a resistance. Okay. Now look at that. Look at this point now. Look at this point. Did you see what market did here? Market reached at that region. It pushed it back. The market came here, gathered momentum, and pushed and pushed and broke that region and moved. And on reaching this place, market met another region here and started playing along. The same way he played along. This is another strong region. This is around 60. 60 is a strong psychological zone. So when market does and get to this place, it's a strong one. 50, around 50 is also a strong psychological zone. 40 is around 48. In fact, where market is now, look at where market is, and that's where I'm going. That's why that's the essence of tonight. Where that market is now, here that market is. Let me put rectangular this thing on it. This place that market is now, okay, is a strong, it's a strong psychological zone, and you can trace it to this place. That when market gets to this place, what did it do? It obeyed it. So you can see it obeyed it. All these regions are very, very strong. Let's go to 4 hour time frame, because it's good for us to know where the market is. And so for those of us that are thinking market has bounced back, well done, though, market has bounced back. But between 48 and 50, between 48 and 50, that is where market is playing. Where market is now is a very strong zone. If it breaks this place here now, the next place you are seeing it, even this way, it will break this place. The next place you are seeing it, if it breaks here, it comes here and come and play here at 54. And the last time it came to that 54, it respected it and came back. The next coming to this 54 is to come and retest it to know if it's actually strong. And once it hits it, there is every tendency that it will break it and come to 58, 58, 60, and start playing in this region. Okay, let's go to 4 hours. You can see all those things, all those small points in 1 hour. Look at how they are big in 4 hours. Okay. Now, look at where market is in 4 hours. It's still in that region. Okay. Now, and look at the kind of candle. Look at the kind of candle the market is posting. Look at the kind of candle is posting. The current candle is a red candle. Anytime, you don't need to be a professional to know this one. Anytime candle is showing you red, it means that mark is a sell. It's going down. Okay. So yesterday, market has hit 49,200. You can see what it's now doing today. You can see where market is today. So that is one. Let me bring this thing. Let this thing lower small. Let me show that. Okay. So that's where the market is playing. You can see market has been ranging here. Whenever a market is ranging, it is gathering momentum for either up or down. Either up arrow or down arrow. So we are and it's showing is showing a red candle here. And the red candle has weight too on 4-hour time frame. Okay. So this will now, having this idea will now make you to know whether your whether you are going to put in more strength or not in the market. Okay. And that is why when I'm setting the strategy, I've looked at it before, but it's from tomorrow. I'm going to look at it again tomorrow evening to see what it has done, to now know what I'm going to expect this week. With this thing I am seeing right now, there are two possibilities, either going up or going down. But the possibility that this market will go down is very high. I hope everybody is hearing me. The possibility that this market will go down is very, very high. So if you have USDT, if this market wants to go down on 4 hours, where is it going down to? Let me show you where it's going. It's either it will just come here.
Oh, yeah.
It's either it will come here. You can see where it is, because this is both a support and a resistance. Here it is a resistance. Here is like a support. So it can come here, but because it's too on 4-hour time frame, it's a weak support and resistance, because market has broken it when it was going up. Market has also broken it when it's coming down. If this is a big momentum, this is where we are waiting for the market at this region, 44. And I can close my eyes and tell anybody, if market comes to 44, between 44,000 and 44,000 something, buy it. Buy it. Because if it comes down there, the next thing it will do, if it comes down here, the next thing it will do, it will go back. It will go back and come back here. It can even come here and do small and do small and come back here again, and now retest it again and fire up to this place again. I am not seeing this. I'm not saying it's not possible. I am not seeing this US BTT going beyond this 49 that it has hit. I'm not seeing it at this moment, especially this week we are entering. So what I'm seeing this week we are entering is that it's going to sell, but you know that this thing does not do straight. That's where Royal Q comes in. You can see it will just be doing all this small up and down, small up and down. So Royal Q will also follow it and be dancing that. Why it's coming down? It will come down, go up, come down, go up, come down until it reaches this 44,000, and probably go to 38, which is this region, is the same region. I'm gonna push up again. It can come here and continue, but it can also come here, do a small retracement, and fire off back. When you now finish this third one, that is when you can now see. By that time, it has done what we call double bottom. You can now see it firing up and firing up and firing up. Okay, that is the overview of how this week is going to play out. So whatever you are trading, make sure that it is in line with this. And I'll also make sure that Donsamy's strategy also aligns with this market. Thank you. So any question? In fact, this thing is supposed to be 1 hour, but no knowledge is a waste. I needed to share this with us. So any question, please, let's go unmute yourself and ask your question. Let's push it. Question. Any question? No question. Okay, I'm seeing some charts. Let me go to it. Please, when a coin on Donsamy strategy have finished firing, can we put on one shot, or you will change from your side? Yeah, put on one shot. Put on one shot. Okay? So that's the essence of this. Once you have seen a coin has finished firing, put it on one shot. Catch out. You know, let me tell you something, and it's a good thing that you brought this thing up. Everybody using Donsamy strategy. Once a coin, you feel that a coin has fired off well, okay? Put it on one shot. The essence of that one shot is, if it fails, my strategy will go and pick the most performing coin at that period and put it on your trade. That's how that Royal Q works. Any of my performing coin at that period, once your one shot fails up, Royal Q, the robots will go and pick my best performing trade at that particular coin and buy it for you. That's the essence of that Royal Q. So, for sure, put it on one shot. Okay. Please, what do you mean by one shot? One shot is you bought Bitcoin and you sold it. You don't want to buy it again. That's one shot. Royal Q by default is on circle. Circle means you bought Bitcoin, you sold it at 1%, buy again, sold it at 1%, buy again, sold it at 1.2, buy again. But one shot is you bought and sold. Check it out. That ends Bitcoin. You go and look for another coin and buy. That's one shot. Okay? Fine. Okay, let me get the record of this. Okay. 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 Okay, network is lagging. Okay. Okay, I'm not allowing you to participate. Let me unmute you. Sorry. Well done. Thanks for that. Let me unmute everybody. Unmute everybody. Okay, stop sharing. Stop sharing and unmute everybody. Oh, unmute everybody. Okay, Izu, you have your hands up. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much for this wonderful session. Please, I have like, let me say 2 questions for now. The first one will be, how do we know? Because how do we know that a coin have finished firing? That is one, because I'm running on Donsamy strategy, and for like 3 days now, I have running on like 5 the same coins. They will fire in the morning, maybe in the later in the evening, they will retrace back. The next morning, they will fire again.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I will know, okay, maybe this coin have finished.
For you, you don't need to just leave it. Because if you are, once you, like I explained, once you are using once you are using good money management, forget about one shot. Don't bother.
Okay, that one is
Yeah.
one. Second one is like now, if I want to do the manual buying and selling,
Okay.
which chart is best for us to analyze our chart? Which hour time frame? Is it 1 hour, 4 hours,
daily.
or 1 day?
Use daily. Daily will give you overview. Now, we just started. I just started introducing review. Use daily time frame to see the general overview of the market. Go to hours, do your analysis. Go to 1 hour, take your trade.
Then the last question is, you know, there is something you did when you wanted to buy one coin.
Yeah.
If I want to trade manually, maybe on Royal Q now, and I go to my hot coins or gainers, how do I know exactly the coins to? What time frame do the Royal Q set to 0? Because you know they said that those numbers we are seeing, those percentages is in 24. So what particular time do they normally start the 24 hour?
I'm trying to get your question.
The first question is, if I want to set a trade, like when you wanted to pick that trade we bought, you go to hot coins. How do you know the particular coin to pick at a particular point in time based on the percentage of the firing?
Okay. Now, the easiest way to look for a coin,
yes,
that is doing well or that want to do well. When you look at the coins that have shaded leaves, the coins that have the highest number of dip, minus 10. If you see a coin, you will see, okay, you are looking at coins now. You look at coins, like I told you, all the coins have correlation with Bitcoin. As far as it's not a shit coin, it is one of the good coins in Binance. If you look at all the coins, you will see some that are doing -4. Maybe you are looking at 10 coins, for example. If you select 10 coins, you see the one -4, -3, -2, -6, -10, -15, -18. The first place your eye will go to the -18.
Wow.
Yes, go to the -18. If you do the -18, do not click on the chart to know. That's why I just use style to show you. Our next meeting on Wednesday, God's willing, will be purely on support and resistance. We'll break it down, and we will, God's willing, we're going to set a trade that day. You will see, we'll start from Royal Q or from Binance and take it to the chart, and we'll take a trade. And you give that trade one day, and you see how that trade will perform. Okay. Now, when you pick up the one with the highest minus, you will now go to the chart. Easy. He said, this thing I'm telling you is very simple. You now go to the chart and look at where that minus is sitting. If that minus is sitting at a support, don't even think twice. Go exhaust your energy on it. Just deploy all your arsenal on it.
All right.
I'm telling you. I said, I have a friend. What he did, in fact, when he was giving me his stories, I was laughing. When he just did that thing, he now went and saw that the thing was on support. He now told me, according to what you told me, he just carried 4,000 USDT that he left and put it on one coin. I was watching it. Within 15 minutes, the thing has pulled 200. He was waiting. As soon as the thing reached 300 and started going back to 250, he cashed out. And he said it's okay for that night. He went and slept. Do you understand? Even though that coin actually did over 10%, which would have given him over 400. But That 5% you gave him
No,
was
he's
okay.
with, he's not greedy.
Exactly.
He's not greedy.
Exactly. Okay. So I hope I've answered your question. Mr. Honorable Smith, please, can you unmute?
Yes, but please, there is something there. There's something Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Yes, like that percentages now, like minus 18, minus 10. I think it's a 24-hour performance. That's how it records.
Yeah, it records 24 hours. Yeah. What is that done for 24 hours?
That's what the 24 hours now. How do we know when it's starting or when it's ending?
No. Anytime you enter, you can't be. See, what it does is 24-hour period as at the time. So those data updates 1 hour. So each 1 hour.
Time zone is Binance or Royal Q
on Binance first. You can look at it on Binance. You can also look at it from Royal Q. Royal Q takes cognizance of every 1 hour it updates the percentages. Okay. Yeah. But you can see it, whatever you are seeing, because Royal Q collects data from Binance every 1 hour. So if you want to see per time in whatever you see on Royal Q, go and check it on Binance to confirm whether sometimes network, and if it has not updated, it will have small disparity. But check whatever you have on Binance with what you have on Royal Q, and it will call, and you can take it up from there. I had Smith hand.
Yes.
Please,
I'm here.
Can you go ahead and ask your question?
All right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, bro.
Yes. I actually have some issues at hand, and we actually held a meeting a few hours ago. While they sent your link, I said, let me just still wait so I can also join the meeting. In fact, this meeting is a very good one. Now, the question is this. I actually have one or two persons who they sync with, they placed, they are doing their manual trading using your strategy. That was before you came into the circle.
Okay,
you understand?
Okay.
Yes, they were using your manual format.
Yeah.
And now, when you now got into circle, presently, the coins are red. Now, and also, if you could remember, the money management policy actually came thereafter. So now they are stopped. They are stopped right now, and I suggested that they should add more USDT, then probably cut down the floating loss of some of those coins. Then after cutting down the floating loss, but my question is right now, if they cut down the floating loss, now let's say, for instance, ADA, and they cut down the floating loss and the average buy, and also the current buy, or the current price and the average price, such that the current price is higher, slightly higher than the average price, can they manually sell so that to recover their USDT? At
for
least
them to sell, for anybody to sell, Now, for you to sell, if you do manual replenishment, for you to sell, make sure that your ROI is on positive. If it's not on
How
positive,
do you mean?
If you go to your Royal Q, okay?
Yes.
Your Royal Q, and you click on any coin.
Yes.
You will see percentage. If you click on it, you will see position amount. You will see average price. You will see number of calls. Under the number of calls, you will see return rates. If they do manual replenishment and that return rate is still negative, they will make loss.
Okay.
They will make loss. Once they sell it manually, they will make loss.
So are you trying to say there's a tendency that the current price might be higher than the average price and still the return rate will still be negative?
That is what I'm saying. No, it's not. It's not possible.
Okay.
It's not possible. In fact, if they are able to make it to be equal or a bit higher than that, that return rate will return to positive, and they can sell manually immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, and they can sell manually. And if possible, those ones check how many trading dips are they in each of those coins. Any of them that is, how many trading dips?
There are some that are 4. They are sub-beam mode real-time settlement. I had to put them on sub-beam mode real-time settlement.
Fantastic. The ones that on 4, put them on real-time put them on that. Those ones, they can, if they have USDT, they can always buy USDT and bring them out manually. Okay. I had people that I even showed one account here that also had some dips. We are fixing it, we are repairing it. What we are doing is use USDT, buy small, and start bringing them one after the other. That's what we are doing. Okay. It's unfortunate that the people those days people were just aggressive, trying to make money, and but now we know better, and the market is still there. Market is not running, so we have more money to make from this market. You understand?
Okay.
So even the people that are on deep, like guys that are good in this, as the market went deep, they are really enjoying the market. They are really enjoying the market, because as market went deep, they put in more money, and as market, those 3 days or 2 days market movement now, guys made some money now. They put out some money. So let's just be taking it for, we are not doing gambling or hit and run. This is something we will do for a long time. In fact, many of us are going to retire with this. So let's cool down, take it one by one, and be getting it. Every issue we sort it out, get all the learnings. I'm just believing God that between now and December we'll make some cool money.
Okay. So what about those who theirs have actually exceeded the 4 dips, got into
those
7?
Ones we have to use manual replenishment to bring the average price and exceed the trade.
Okay. But I tried on some, and I tried on some, like for instance, there's one that was minus 26 thereabout. Okay. I tried cutting down the floating loss with about 100 USDT, but still it is not really good.
That one is not scratching. I just scratching it. When I talk about manual replenishment, you need to use when you are typing it. I displayed it here. I don't know whether you were here when I started. I displayed it here. When you are typing, you will see the current position. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what you have done is that you have increased the chances that most of the coins did 14% this period.
Okay.
Okay, so assuming that you have done a manual replenishment and it came down to 14%, as market has moved up to 14%, that thing will just come out straight. So it's not as if you will do manual replenishment now. It's not all the coins. In fact, it is 5% that you do manual replenishment now, and in less than 30 minutes it comes out. It's 5%. Unless you did a calculated manner when the coin is pumping. Normally, when you put manual replenishment, you sleep over it. That's what I do. So I put a manual replenishment that stayed for like 5 days before it came out. And I put $1,000 there before it came out. But it finally came out because that money now gave it a boost. As soon as that coin did 14%, while the average was like 11%, we cashed out. The coin entered again with smaller amount, but it has released my USDT for me.
Okay. Then another question is in terms of calculating this floating loss or the trying to cut down the floating loss and all that, are you going to focus on the indicators or the floating loss percentage?
No, it's the floating. You will see it there. You will see the floating loss as you are typing. Okay, let me show you something. Let me just show you something. Let me just share it now. Let me
all right.
Use let me just use a coin now. Okay. Okay, so let me share the screen. Oh, okay, you can see my screen now. Okay, now this is Avast. Okay, Avast has floating loss of 8.5554%.
Okay,
you can see it here. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if I want to do manual replenishment, for example, I'll click on buy and I'll select market price. Okay. Now watch this. This is the estimated holding floating loss. Now this is where your eye. I need your eye to be here.
Yes.
Okay. Now
yes.
I'm changing the figure. I just for when I added $100, you can see it came down to it showed that it will now be 3.8.
Yes.
Now if I add $500, you see what it will do. It will show me the average price and the new average price and the new percentage. If I add $800, you see what it is giving me. So if I have $800 or $1,000, I can see, you can even see that the coin wants to do well. I will just put it there.
Yes.
Just one move, 1% move, I'm out of it.
Exactly.
So that's
exactly. Then if you go back to Royal Q, go to home. Now, when you go to home, when you go to home in Royal Q,
okay,
good. Now let's say look at AVAX there. Let's say look at AVAX. Now the I think there are some that will indicate, if you click on it, there are some that will indicate floating loss beside the AVAX.
No, look at where
because this question is actually this question
is it now. This is the floating loss.
Exactly. Now that is what I'm saying. That's why I'm actually referring to. Now the floating loss there is minus 6.82, but on the indicator, the indicators is minus 8.32.
No. This is what the percentage to market as at when you entered. This is the value. This is in value. This is the USD. This is percentage measures. This is the USDT, the actual amount. But this is one is percentage. Don't mind this percentage. What you will mind is the actual. Okay, look at this one now. This one is saying Bake is saying minus 3.6%, but the actual dollar USDT loss, floating loss is 1.6%. You understand? So that is
okay. So now, if I am to work on all this now, I should ignore that 3.67 on that big. I should focus on the minus 1.65.
Exactly. And
Okay.
you know, they have a way of correlating, because this percentage is percentage of the loss to percentage of the loss to the amount. Now let me show you now. Okay.
Okay.
If you go to this spec now, if you go to this spec now, the position, this is what, how much is the position. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now the loss position, which is that 1 point something to this,
Yes.
in percentage, is what this 3% is.
Okay. Okay. I get
So
it now.
anytime you are doing it, this percentage must be in positive.
Okay.
If the minus, you will know that you are still losing. So some people, I've had some people that when they brought their own and they reach, maybe the amount reach $1 or $2, they say, nah, let them just sell it at a loss of $1 or $2 and bring out $100. That if they use $100 to trade, they will still recover this amount. It's based on your choice. You understand? But I don't advise people to sell on minus, because this market will still play this thing over and over and over and over again. I hope we're clear now.
Okay, because I have a lot of, I know some of these downliners. Hello.
I'm with you.
Can you hear me? Yes, some of these downliners will not let you rest. So I felt, or I want to, just like I said earlier, the average and the current price. When I minus and I discover that the current price is higher, then on the other side, even if it is at just plus, when it is blue, even if it's at just 0.10,
you can sell.
I just decide to sell, provided I can recover the capital. That is all.
So
that is it.
Do that. What you have done now, you have not positioned them to the current market location. So
exactly,
now, any trade they enter, they will not start seeing profits. That's how
exactly.
Yeah. Well done.
It's all right. Thank you.
Any of them that is disturbing, just bring them here. The difference between us is that we don't collect people's downline, because your downline is also my downline. So we are working together. So
exactly.
Any way you need assistance, just can invite them to the web now. They ask their question. At least they hear from another person. They will know that we'll be able to. I've been able to attend to some people's issues privately and sorted them out, and their downlines are okay. So if I have that chance, anyone that is an issue can look at it and see how we can sort it out.
No problem. Thank you very much. So maybe whenever I call now, you should be able to remember the name.
Yeah, no problem. I will.
All right. All right.
Can I have
Thank you very much.
Apan, Michael Apan, please. You can unmute yourself now.
Good evening, Donsamy.
Good evening.
And the house generally. Though most of my questions have been answered, but there's still a tricky one somewhere.
Okay.
When doing a manual replenishment,
okay,
I noticed it will bring down the average price. There's no argument about that.
Yeah.
But if you go to trade setting, the trigger price.
Yeah.
Trigger. Does it mean that with manual replenishment, that trigger price no longer hold?
Yeah. With manual replenishment, it doesn't hold. Once you do it, once you select that market price and click it, it will just buy immediately.
Okay, you have forgotten about the trigger price. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's one. Then two, I already posted a question. The signal you are planning to be dropping, where is it? On Telegram, or do you mind creating a WhatsApp group for us so that some of us we are permanently on WhatsApp, so to say. We rarely go to Telegram. You can also see it.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I wanted to maintain only Telegram because it's not everybody in Nigeria and all that. And Telegram also, how will I put it? Telegram also hides people's identities and all that.
Okay.
But with WhatsApp, people can be seeing other people's number.
Even if it means just notifying us, just say, go to Telegram, I've dropped something like that. May not have
Okay.
to be.
Okay.
So that I want to see, we'll now go to Telegram. Because most times I know I spend a lot of time on WhatsApp than Telegram.
Yes,
So that one will not be found.
even me too, but I'm trying to now learn it. I'm trying to learn it. That's why I refer people to there so that I can just get used to it. But for the sake of this, let's put our mind. I'll see what I can do because I have, let me just say, I have more than 8 Telegram WhatsApp groups just on Royal Q. So I don't want to be duplicating much. And this one is, I'm so particular about it. You understand? And what I even want to do is people that are using my circle, okay? I'm just putting it, but by the time we start, because I'm seeing everybody's this thing on the circle, I'll just select the people and maybe those are the people I will now do on WhatsApp. You understand? I'll just select people, make sure that everybody that is on that will be getting that signal are actually on my circle. That's what I will do. No problem. It will be done. Yeah, thank you. Can I have Femi? Please unmute yourself and talk.
Good evening, well done. Yeah, my question is, are you hearing me?
I'm good. I'm hearing you.
My question is not just a question anyway. I didn't join the meeting early. I went up the traffic could be, so I don't know how we can get the recording of this meeting.
It's being recorded, so I'll share it.
Okay, that would be appreciated.
Okay,
then I have this little question on the one shot. You understand? Because the question is when you do a one shot, now that there's always going to be callback, a buy callback in the listing. When it's only one, can you just put 50% and say buy one time, or you don't need to feel that side? We just forget about that side and just put it on one shot directly.
Please come again. Let me get your question.
Like if you're doing one shot for a particular coin, and you've registered, say you want to buy the initial amount is say 50 USDT. Then on the callback, it's just going to be one. Then on that one, do we need to? It's not like we are buying 10 deep now. Since it's just only one shot, it's going to be one deep, one callback. So in that callback now, do we supposed to put anything like, okay, let's say 4% buy one time or 50% buy one time?
You want to put it on one shot. You are buying once.
Yes.
You are buying once, and
yes.
you are not buying anything. Yes. All you just put that in on zero. It will not buy anything. You don't need to.
Okay, we should just put it on zero.
Yeah, just put it on a zero. Set your buying amount. Start the strategy. You just buy once. Do not do anything before.
So we can still leave others like the way you did your settings.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Well,
I appreciate this.
Okay, so can I have Kehinde, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, good evening, Sir Donsamy. Please, I came in late into the meeting, and I just want to understand the three stages under the strategy mode. the warehouse, the bin, and the other. I want to understand what does this three mean.
Oh, okay. So if I start explaining that thing here now, it will be so. I would. There's a video I shared. I've done a webinar on this. So
Okay.
what I will do, I will share the link of that video.
Okay.
So you can check it up. Yeah.
All right. I'll try that.
That you will understand it very well. That's the best explanation for it. Okay.
So about the manual replenishment, I want to try it tonight, but I have not. I hope I will be able to get what I'm trying to do.
If you don't get it, I have also several videos of manual replacement. Tonight's own is it. I also have a special video on manual replenishment on my YouTube channel. I will send the link to the Telegram group. Just go there. You will see the video there. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It explained it very well. Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Well done. Can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Hello, Izu. Okay. It's like we don't have any other question. I think we have done so well today. Okay, I said Izu should unmute himself. Ask him to. Wow, what happened?
Okay, I can unmute now.
Okay.
Yeah, Donsamy, please, I want to appreciate you. Oliver Twist wants some more, but I really appreciate you, and I want to leave you for tonight.
Okay,
we always expect something like this. So what I want to know is, like, when should we be expecting this? Because this one, I'm lucky to just stumble into the Telegram group to see it. And luckily, some of like Smith that just saw it because somebody posted it in the group. If not, we are not aware that this is happening. That is one. If you can do that WhatsApp, it will be wonderful. But I'm so much interested in the Signal group. Anywhere you want to put the Signal, Telegram or WhatsApp, but Telegram na left hand the deal. But we're going to try to go there.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Some of us will go down. Sammy, at least we'll get like 5-6 coins every day. No leave, no transfer.
No Allah. No Allah.
All right, I really appreciate. God will always threaten.
Thank you. Thank you.
Always welcome.
Okay,
thank you,
that will be sorted out. By Wednesday, we should have another section by Wednesday.
By 9 in the night again, like this.
Yeah, 9 in the night. By that time, everybody will come back 9.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, my regards, family.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time. Sorry for wasting your time or whatever.
Don't waste our time, boss. No, don't use that word.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys.
Also.